Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down. Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down. Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down. Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down.
Even sit at home, all the one call Adigio. All the call involved neighbor. Because everyone can Ezitonia no ya be account for sit at home, Onya Pusiecha, Ezitonia na, Opota Pusiecha, Umuneka, they can't want to go Pusiecha. Hello, you my cousin, and Simon Ekpa, no, I don't know, most trusted of Simon Ekpa, Napota, Puengecha. Look at this man, Commander ESN of the Puengia, who's a cha. Nah, in fact, I don't call good neighbor. Okay, I must go none the canoe as one at the. I want to go that was not none the canoe day. The channel might be open. Sha, there's nothing you will tell me. Or would involve never. Or someone ever I walk.
For this freedom.
The man I walk on our walk. What we look back at on our walk. Keka Ndini na against the sit at home. It's also one a bully polo. And they want to wave. Okwani ahụ nke nzo ị nọ na ya akpazi mmadụ iwu onye na-agwa gị na iyi na-eme ya adịrọ mma ịnọkwa na-agba egwu na this man si cheki edi ma si edi na-echeki o si cheki echeki the man dịkọ na ọ na-agwọta ọgwụ ọ dịka ọgwụ ndị Abakaliki a because ọgwụ nke nwa ọgwụ nwa amụrọ m ibe ji wee gwu ya ị na-agba mmadụ egbe na-agba ya skọdụ na-agba ya mee ebe niile kwere ekwu na ana isi edo aha na-agbu ọ pụtara na-agba egwu shake one dị na-echeki o
as one brother wrote very eloquently. He said there are saboteurs everywhere, that every ethnic group have their own saboteurs, but there is something special about an Igbo Sabo. that an Igbo saboteur is the special breed altogether. That his own Sabo is spiritual saboteur. What drives him or her, he or she wouldn't know. If they try to be like you and they cannot be like you, the next thing is envy. And another thing is, what do I do to bring him down to my level? They're going to sabotage. That's the way they are. It's in their nature. Nobody can take that away from an Igbo man. It's how they are. That's how they are wired.
Anybody that is enemy of Nigeria is our friend. Anybody that has anything to do to destroy Nigeria automatically become the friends of Biafra. That is the way it is. It is Biafra first before anything.
There are some things that we are doing that some people may not know. Though they may be in the hierarchy, they won't know. Because it's for their own good. It is not everything that everybody knows. I am the one who knows everything. People know what I want them to know in order to preserve the sanctity of the movement and to stop people from outside from penetrating and destroying us from within. We shall form a government when our people give us that very mandate. And I'm not going to tell you how that mandate is going to come. Because if I say it now, our enemies will go and block that very access. But it's going to come very, very soon. And the world will be shocked. Our plans are intact and we are moving along. Thank you very much for calling.
Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down. Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down. Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down.
It doesn't matter how you try to couch your stupidity, ignorance, and treachery. It doesn't matter the language you're trying to use. We don't listen to what people say. You can talk from now till the kingdom come, write your garbage in Punch newspaper, in Nation, in Vanguard. From now till the kingdom come, it means nothing to us. We continue what we are doing.
I have another caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Good morning, sir. Thank you very much. Your name and where you're calling us from, please.
Oh, my name is Bright Daniel. I'm calling you from New York.
Bright Daniel. It's a very beautiful name.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. I have a question.
Go ahead.
My question goes like this. Is there in any way, this is just like a reassurance, because our eternal leader, Dim Njoku, whom people were really hoping on, that when he will come back, that he will bring back Biafra.
Yes.
But lo and behold, he came back, and people lured him to Nigeria.
Yes.
People lured him to being, because to me, I still believe that Dim Njoku has not been buried. Because when I see them covering his coffin with Nigerian flag, I feel so bad. So my question to you is this. Is there in any way that you will be ever lured into agreeing to anything Nigerian? That's number one question.
No, hold on to your questions, because we are going to have a conversation. You raised an issue that I've been expecting people to raise for a long time. There's sometimes maybe we forget, or when we call, we become over exuberant and we forget. You have raised, keep your other questions, don't forget them, please. Let me answer this one you've just raised. Our eternal leader, Dim Njoku, was in Ivory Coast. Even as a child, I was hoping, the stories my father used to tell me, I felt that one day this Messiah is going to come, from Ivory Coast and save everybody. That was what I used to think as a child. I used to think that Njoku will come back one day and all of us will be saved, right? It didn't happen that way. And I will tell you what happened. It is exactly what they have tried to do to me. Exactly the same thing. I had meeting with governors and with some elders. They said you must renounce. There's a way you do it. You do this, you do that, you contest, you float political party, you have the followership, people will vote you in, maybe you can become a senator, or maybe you have your state governor. You know, the same rubbish. And I said no. They asked me why am I saying no? Why do I keep saying? I said to them, because the man that I revere and respect, Dim Njoku, you promised him the same thing. He came back, he was then and still till now the most popular man in the whole of the zoo political space, Nigeria. He came back in Nnewi, he lost election to a non-entity. Senatorial election, he contested and he failed. They rigged him out. I know those who were instrumental in rigging out Njoku. So the same thing they're asking us to do now, IPOB, they asked our leader to do, Njoku. He did it, and they rubbished him, they messed him up. You know what the Fulani said after that? They said, oh, look at the man you call your icon. He's your leader, he's your general, he led you in war. Look at him, ordinary Nnewi senatorial district, he couldn't win. He failed to a man called Onwudiwe. Go and look at it anywhere. So that, you see, I am a student of history. I allow myself to be guided by history, what has happened in the past. But when they call BBC to talk about their rubbish Igbo presidents, all that garbage, they never remind them that our leader came back, they lured him into zoo politics. That was why I said no to zoo politics. But you know, one thing our people are very good at. Once they give you advice that is wrong and you say no, they'll go and say, oh, he doesn't listen to people. He doesn't want to hear he doesn't listen to advice. Whenever they're saying somebody doesn't listen to advice, is because that person has failed to compromise. These are the things I want our people, our hardcore Biafrans to understand, because they're the ones that will lead us to freedom, not all the flavors by the side. It is the hardcore that will lead us to freedom, not the idiots by the side. Do you understand? They have given me everything and I said no. They came to DSS to give me, I said no. They came to prison, Kuje, I said no. They came to my house, I said no. They called me governor's meeting, I said no, I don't want anything. All I want is freedom. All I want is Biafra. Why do you think I had issues with Chief Nwayanwu? Why do you think I had issues with him? Because of the same thing. And I said, that way people are going, Njoku went that way. They rubbished him. Look at Imo State. See what they did to him in Imo State. The same political process. You join, after a while, you vote. After voting, they declare whoever they like as their winner, and that's the end of the game. So I will never join any zoo politics. I will never stop fighting for Biafra. Listen to me very carefully. My father, my mother died as a result of this. I have lost men as a result of this. Family members that I was close to have died. They did not die for one Nigeria. They did not die for Nigerian party politics. They died fighting for freedom. And that freedom we are going to get on their behalf.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continued to be the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. And he will continue to be the leader. But at this point, he can't lead from captivity of the enemy. Taking order or any instruction from the DSS dungeon where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being incarcerated means that entire Biafra is being caged by the Nigerian terrorist state. And that is what Simon Ekpa and every sensible person will not accept. The idea of arresting or kidnapping him from Kenya and extraordinarily renditioning him to Nigeria was to end the Biafra struggle and to end the freedom fighting for Biafra. And that has failed woefully.
Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down. Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down. Your fake news about Simon Ekpa is not bringing him down.
We warmly invite you to our 2023 Biafra Self-Referendum Convention. This is first ever Biafra Self-Referendum Convention to take place in Helsinki, Finland. Dates: 20th and the 21st of October 2023. Venue: Mesukeskus, Helsinki. Time: 9 a.m. Helsinki, 11 p.m. Ebubia, Biafra Land. Whole day event. Special speakers: Prime Minister Ekpa, Simon Njoku, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, and many more.